Hey, how's everybody doing? I thought I'd check in for a little bit. If you're wondering where I am right now, I am in Nashville, Tennessee, doing a little vlogging this week for the Rock and Roll channel. And yeah, so that's it. I'm in Nashville till tomorrow. And then I'm headed to Columbus, Ohio, for Ohio State and Michigan. Never been to that game. The original plan was to go to Florida State, Florida, and well, if you're a Florida State fan or anyone who's watched this year, you can see why I chose not to go to that game. And that's what this quick live stream is going to be about. I thought I'd check in. If you can't hear me as well, I didn't bring my microphone with me. So I'm going to make it work. And I just wanted to check in, give my opinion on a few things because I saw the news this morning that our star running back, Byron Lewis, excuse me, has decided not to go to Florida State and go to Florida. I wish I could say I was surprised. I wish I could say I was disappointed. Um, Definitely disappointed. But do I understand? Yeah. Do I think he made the right choice at the moment? Yeah. It kills me to say that. That's where I'm getting to, and I'm just going to ramble for a little bit. And if you have any questions or comments, or just want to give me your opinion, I'd love to hear them. Even after this is over, please let me know. So yeah, I think Mike is done. I understand we're supposed to be reinvigorated, that he's hiring a new OC, he's going to hire a new DC. There's probably other coaches that are going to be told not to return. But none of this matters to me if you don't trust the man in charge. That's what it comes down to. If you trust the man in charge for whatever reason, then you're excited on some changes. I'm not excited for these changes at all because I don't trust Mike Norvell right now. There is no reason going into year 6 of his tenure we should be this bad, especially coming off a 13-0 year. That means you let things crater so bad in the offseason and leading into the year for this to happen. This is a monumental collapse on and off the field now. It's not just on the field where you can go to the admin and say, listen, man, it's been a bad year. No denying it. It's been unacceptable, but I got some recruits coming in that I really think can turn this around. You have none of that. Not only that, they are getting picked off by your bitter rival who's coming in and just walking all over you and probably going to stomp on you this week. Let's be honest. Unacceptable. Listen, I don't know the financial situation of Florida State. It's very easy for me to say, yeah, spend the 50, 60 million, get rid of him. But you're going to have to spend some of it in time because I don't think Mike Norvell is going to be the future head coach of Florida State. I had him down for 2 more years after these announcements on coaching hires. I've changed that. I think he's got 1 more year tops. Next year's not the easiest schedule. And people just think, well, we'll just upgrade in the portal and we'll do that. Why are we a destination for portal kids? Portal kids are changing schools. They want to be successful. We showed this year you're not going to be successful if you come to Florida State. And that's just being honest. Now, maybe some new coaches come in and they have some relationships built up and they can sell those kids. You're going to have to hope for that because Mike ain't going to sell them. I'm done with it. This is an embarrassment of epic proportions now off the field as well. The only thing you haven't done off the field wrong is have players get in trouble. And you know what? That could be coming down the pike if you start to allow this stuff. And I'm not condoning it. I'm not promoting it. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen. But we saw this with the Jimbo years where he kind of just lost control of the team and we had some kids make some poor decisions off the field. And who knows if that happens. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Mike does a good job in that regard. But still, it's an embarrassment. And I've tried to be nice. I've tried to be understanding. But I just call it like I see it. I don't think he has also the killer instinct to say, I'm going to win at all costs. And I don't mean cheat. I don't mean do things above and beyond wrong. I'm just saying, look at Billy Napier. He got the green light that he's going to stay at Florida next year. And he is like, I'm going to pick off Florida State's class. I am going to do what I have to do to stay here even longer than next year. Mike isn't that kind of coach. Mike wants to be your buddy. I saw a tweet the other day that summed it up perfectly. He said, Mike is like a YMCA coach, just a nice guy. But you know what? You kind of need that bully at this level. He might have got away with it at Memphis. He got away with it for a year, Florida State or two, when we put things together 2 years ago and last year. And that's it. I don't think he could. He showed he can't sustain success. And this is killing me to say this. Like, I think he's a great dude. Mike Norvell is the kind of guy that if he saw you on the side of the road with a flat tire, he would be there and stay as long as he needed to help you, make sure you fix it. That's the kind of guy he is. There's no denying that. He's a great dude. But winning at Florida State is a whole different ballgame. And he's shown he is not able to do that consistently. He has showed the embarrassment. I mean, we're already over this whole 2-win nonsense. Now you're losing recruits to your rival. What do you have to stand on going into next year? New coaches? Well, guess what? Those new coaches need players to work with. They need ingredients in the kitchen to cook. So this is an embarrassment. Today just summed it up. I mean, you've already lost to the Gators before you even play them this week. Ugh, hate saying that. It's just, yeah. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. And you know what? My advice to people also is brace yourself. A lot of the young talents you really like on this roster, and I like as well, good chance they're not in an old uniform next year. Remember, they don't have to stay here for this nonsense. They can go elsewhere. How do you tell Landon Thomas, hey, yeah, stay with us when Georgia could be calling, or any other type player? You can't blame them. I don't think I'd advise. I had a kid on the team. I don't think I'd advise him to stay, unless I knew something. But I don't see it. I mean, you watched him struggle at Charleston Southern and finally put it together the other day. I understand he had a true freshman at quarterback, but still, this never should have happened. And I heard one thing of how things spiraled out of control at the Moore Athletic Center. That's the building where they are at. With how Mike handled the snub and people there. And you know what? That's no excuse. You should have been up. You had a right to be upset about it. I'm not saying you didn't. I was upset just like any other fan. But you know what? You're doing a disservice if you act like a child about it. And I guess he did act like a child about it. At least that's what it looks like on the field. So I'm really disappointed. I just think Mike's a great dude, but I don't think he's cut out for this place long term. Even the other day, I said, man, if he can get some good coaches and turn things around, that's good. I don't think it's possible. So that's why I'm not even that excited about who we hire to run the offense and run the defense, because I don't trust the leader. And I hate doing this, man, because when Mike signed that extension last year, I was stoked. I was like, yes, we've kept our coach. It's so hard to find a good coach. Little did we know what was coming down the pike. So if you have any comments about this, or you think I'm overreacting, that's fine. In case you didn't know, I was talking about in the beginning, Byron Lewis, running back from Fort Lauderdale, decided to switch to the Gators, among some other players like Tramel Jones. So Billy's just made a concerted effort to just really yeah. Hard to build. We talk about too reliant on the portal. You might not even be able to get those portal guys, and you got nothing in the high school ranks. If you're a up-and-coming OC or DC, why do you want to come deal with this? That's just the facts. I don't know our financial situation, but they need to do some soul searching if he's the guy. And I don't care what they said a week or two ago. That's it. So, yeah, I'm off to go enjoy Nashville because this won't get me down. And I'm trying to check in from Columbus, let you know what it's like there. I am going as a Florida State fan just to enjoy it. I'm not changing my love for the Knowles. I'm not changing the theme of this channel. I'm just going to show it to you guys there. Um, I'd rather be in Tallahassee, that's for sure, but I just couldn't do it. So that's the plan right now. And thank you for supporting the channel. Please, after this is over, if you watch this, you have some comments, let me know. I've been getting some after the shows, and they've been nice, except for the couple not so nice ones. But hey, comments are comments, and I can take it. So thank you, and go Knowles. And you know what? It doesn't change. I always say I'd rather lose a Knoll than win anybody else, and that stays true. So talk to you later. Hope all is well, and happy holidays to everyone.